This is Johan. Hi, everybody. This is Johan Gauthier joining you with an HR Rockstars Love, a 7 to 10 minute glimpse of fun and joy with our own Dawn Weaver. Dawn, I want to give you a few seconds here to say hello to everybody. This is our first HR Rockstars Love broadcast, and I'm really grateful that we get to do this with you as a first person. I have a lot of admiration for you. Life coaching is something that's very dear to me, so over to you to say hello.
Thank you. Thank you. I do want to say hello, and I want to, I feel really honored and special that I get to be the first one, and I feel really honored to be a part of this group as well. So thank you for that nice, warm welcome. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Don. Yes, and by the time this is going live, it is right now, but as I mentioned to you before we went live, this is going to be shared in our tribe, and so people can enjoy this. So I have prepared a few questions for us to build a connection so people can get to know you better. And so we're going to go through these and just enjoy the conversation. Yeah, so you are a life coach.
I am.
And I mean, I have a bias because Angela is my sweetie. She's a life coach, so I do believe life coaching is important. I'm one of her best clients, by the way. I can't wait for the bill to come. But why is life coaching so important to you?
Well, that is, I'm not sure if I can answer that very quickly or not. It's so important to me, uniquely, because I have always had this strong sense of being here to serve other people, and I know that I can help them through my whole entire life path, all that I've experienced, the good times, the bad times. I've learned so much from that, and I've been able to sort of step into this path of not only learning about myself, but learning about other people. And we all just want to be happy, and we want to share that happiness and that love that you spoke of earlier. And for me, being able to be a coach and help support people on their life path to get them to that happiness, to that love, to that, being enthusiastic like we talked about earlier too, I can't think of a better way to serve them is by being here for them, and supporting them to that journey. And it's such a fantastic feeling too when I can be that for someone. Somebody called me a cheerleader the other day. They said, "You're not a coach, you're a cheerleader." It's like, yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Having a great impact on other people's lives. I think people are central to what you're saying, and I feel a lot of caring on your part. When you get to have an opportunity to really help people and support them, I really love the emphasis on serving that you're using. And if you had an advice to give to any leaders, and we're all leaders in the broader sense, and as I mentioned before we went live, what advice would you give leaders wishing to grow others?
Well, that makes me think of sort of that same thing, being in service to others. So taking sort of a step back and not so much thinking of cherishing ourselves as much as we are aiming to cherish others. To me, that is just, I learned that recently, and it was so profound when I heard it, because and it doesn't mean we don't love ourselves and we don't take care of ourselves, but when we can uplift another, it just brings that same sort of thing back to us. So if we're wanting to be successful or happy or loving or kind or whatever it is we feel like we might need in our life, when we can give that to someone else, because essentially, I've said it to you before, I feel like we're all connected. We're all just, we're all one. So what better way to help ourselves than by helping someone else?
Well, I really love that that quote. And before we went live, you mentioned something about greatness, and there I was scribbling, much like I did with Copeland Richards at the end of January in New York, and then in February. But uh, those are gold nuggets. I really love. I think that those are really inspirational things to say. Cherishing others. Like I feel the warmth in your comment. That's really is full of joy, and again speaks to the care of people. Now you've been in this tribe for I think just over a month. Not that we're counting, but this is not the purpose of this question. This is more we're building like I mentioned to you, the tribe went public in November, and
Mm-hmm.
we're still considered the tribe a baby tribe, and so each of us have a particular experience, a personal development journey in coming to the tribe. What does it mean to you to be an HR rock star? On a day-to-day, or when you're entering into the tribe and just engaging, what does being an HR rock star mean to you?
That is such a fantastic question because I was talking about this tribe today with a colleague, and they asked me the very same thing. And so I thought for a moment, and what it is, it's sort of like they're like my cheerleaders. They're like my champions. They reach out and they make me feel like they're my best friend, and we've never met face to face. There's everyone is so supportive and kind, and it's just what I was saying. They're cherishing me as if I were them. I mean, I don't think I've come across a group like this that I felt so connected with. Just straight from the beginning, straight out of the gate. I just, everybody has given me, the plus ones, and I'm so new to Google Plus anyway, so I've learned from them, and it just feels good. I feel supported, and um, I think that's really important. It's just extremely important for me to feel that when I make a connection with people.
Yeah,
So
I
that's what
don't.
they mean to me.
I think that's a commonality in any human being, that whatever we are, whatever we do,
Hmm.
we are wishing to find meaning and create meaning in whatever we do.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that I pick up on what you said, there's many things, but one of the things that struck me is we've never met each other, and there's such a great connection and a deep connection, like Akim Novak, my friend Akim Novak, that wrote Infectious, Unleashing the Energetic Leader Within, speaks of that deeper connection. And I'm just grateful to hear that from you, but I think you also make the experience unique. Each of us are putting our hearts on the table each time we are entering into connection. So thanks for sharing that. So my next question is, since we're such a baby tribe, growing fast,
Hmm.
learning at the speed of light, but taking a time to grow on a daily and a weekly basis is so important. What would you like to uh, accomplish or see more in the tribe that you're already seeing, or that you'd like to see more, that speaks to your passions and interests?
Well, that is I'm not sure because I'm so new here. I don't know what more I would like to see. I know I feel excited to see what's coming up and what's going to happen. Um, I like, some of the very same things that I was just saying, how supported and all of those things. And I think what I'm looking forward to more is being able to share more of myself,
Mm-hmm.
this community, and I guess too to engage more with other people. What I've read and seen so far is fantastic, and I see different views, but I see a commonality. There's like this common theme between everyone as well, and that is that service and that support and that
Yes.
care, and I like that. Um, So I guess I'm just excited to see what might come. But I do want to be able to share more of myself, and I want to hear how people feel about it too. Honestly, feel about it. So if there's someone who doesn't exactly agree with me, I'm so open to that too because I like to hear what people have to say and how they feel because it's through their viewpoints that sometimes I learn something about myself that I didn't know, and I can get to see just different views and different perspectives, and I love that. So it is exciting to think about, the people that I could meet and I'm going to meet through such, a diverse, wonderful community.
Well, thank you so much, Don. And I think the word you used there, diversity, is, personally something that's very dear to me. We have a community that is spanning all globes here,
Mm-hmm.
all continents. We are a global community in
Yeah.
our reach, and we have people from across all continents. And when you really think about it, if there was ever a time in history to have an impact, it's now. And it is. I'm quite uplifted by your presence and grateful for your gift. Yes, people are definitely going to see more of you because after this call, you and I are going to be helping each other to help you post more of your posts. And I really invite people in the community to reach out to me or Talshnal if you have any questions on whether, just like you and I discussed, how do I post my blogs? How do I, share content? I'm not sure whether this content actually fits with the group. Uh, uh, Please feel at liberty to share who you are. And personal transformation is one of our key, objective. Whatever we do transforms people, and we just so happen to care. And so I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the community. And on,
Well,
on
you're welcome, and I'm really happy to be here too. This was fantastic. I had no idea exactly what it would be like, and it's exceeded my expectations. I'm really happy that we could have this conversation and I could share a little more about myself and hear more about the community as well.
and
Thank you.
I'm really happy too for your gift. So on behalf of the tribe, this has been 12 or so minutes of pure love with Don Weaver.
Thank you.
Until next time, cheers everybody.